you've been feeling something reaching its breaking point, you're not imagining it. The masks are coming off. The truth is rising. And what's been kept in illusion can't stay hidden anymore. Spirit is bringing closure where your heart has carried too much for too long. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's see what's finally coming to an end. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Libra, I'm going to first start with a Sacred Woundings Oracle. This is a wound and energy that is surfacing at this time because the power it has over you is finally coming to an end. Okay, so let's see what's coming forward for you today. So we are getting the wound of the uninitiated adult. The wound of the uninitiated adult. So you've never shown how to grow. You were never shown how to grow into power. So this wound forms when you're expected to function as an adult without ever being guided, witnessed, or empowered into maturity. You're left to figure it out alone, carrying roles you were never prepared for, and it can leave you feeling overwhelmed, uncertain, or even ashamed of not knowing how to fully stand in your strength. So some of you might feel that within yourselves. You might see it or feel it external to you. And there could be a theme of this. And I feel that Spirit is reflecting this shadow to you, this wound to you, because you're meant to work through it. You're meant to actually channel this into something else, right? So in a way, I feel there's a mask that is coming off. And it's an old version of yourself that is now evolving into a new version. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So yeah, some of you are going to resonate with the images of these cards. It's just a confirmation that you're connected to this reading. So Two of Swords, Libra, I feel you're in the middle of a decision or you're at a crossroads making a decision. And I feel this is going to be a big one. A big decision. We just had the super full moon recently in the sign of Aries. We got a fiery, it is a passionate energy. There's something here that you're feeling within. There's something here that is calling you, and it's showing up through the Two of Swords. All right, so that crossroads, Nine of Wands, it is time to make the choice to protect your energy. Anything happening external to you, especially if it's out of your control, has nothing to do with you. So this is where Spirit wants you to be very mindful of what kind of energy you allow into your energetic space, like where it is you are entangling your energy into. You are leveling up in your experience right now, so they want you to focus on that. And we have the King of Pentacles. You're very stable and grounded. You have the ability to overcome challenges, obstacles, any kind of turbulent energy. You have the will, the desire to overcome them. And whatever's happening here, this is no different. It's happening in a different way. I just feel that maybe there is a challenge that some of you have been facing. Maybe there's some guidance or clarity, something that you're looking for from Spirit that they're connecting to you to today. So the King of Pentacles is about putting some roots in the ground and stabilizing yourself as you're moving through a difficult energy, right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Libra, I love it when you share with me how these cards show up in your life, how you connect with them, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm getting something to do with money energy in the background. Maybe there's some sort of difficulty or finances to seem to be, a challenging experience for you. Like there's some sort of drama around it all the time. So I don't know if that's you out there, Libra, but this is what I'm picking up. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So who's here in the Two of Swords? What is this Two of Swords for you? So I'm seeing you making a decision, and maybe even looking at or reassessing some of the decisions that you've already made. And I feel that there's something here that is leading you one way, but you're wanting to go another. So this is where that point comes, this mark, and the path splits in half, and you get to choose which way you want to go. Which way does your heart tell you to go? What is it that you're feeling within yourself that you feel would be the right thing to do for you without putting any kind of extra thought to it? They want you to tune into your inner knowing, your intuition here. You know the answer here, Libra. Okay. And, you know, I'm getting balance here, moderation. There's something that might be too much or too little in your life. And I feel this is something that is being shown to you. And this uninitiated adult, it is, you know, you having to be someone that you're not. And I feel you're in an experience where this is surfacing right now, because I feel some of you are facing the unknown, and that can be scary. So they want you to be strong here, and they want you to drop the masks. They don't want you to try to please someone right now. Like there's almost like this external energy that feels like it's a factor with a decision that you're making. So they want you to tune out all of the noise. They want you to reconnect with yourself, right? And, you know, when that just happened, I felt that someone felt like they were being squashed. What is that? Do you feel like you're being squashed? I'm just getting an external energy that seems like it has power over you in some way. There's some sort of power dynamic here. So Spirit has been sending you signs here, Libra. You've been seeing them around. So whether it's you seeing the crescent moon, whether it's you seeing a theme in your life of people trying to create some life work balance, you know, trying to organize their day to create some room for something that they're passionate about. You're going to see this energy around. And right now you're at this point where life is about to turn for you. I feel for some of you, this is turning around. Maybe you've taken a wrong turn, what feels like a wrong turn. And you're learning something here. There's something that Spirit is communicating to you through this process. So they want you to keep yourself grounded and centered. This is where we implement some sort of daily practice. It's going to take you actively participating in this, committing yourself to it, and showing up in it every single day. So this could be in the form of meditation. This could be you taking a shower. So anytime I feel overwhelmed, Libra, I go take a shower. And the shower, for some reason, just super calms me down. It feels very warm. It feels like, to me, it feels like angels are wrapping themselves around me. It just feels very supportive, very like calming, right? So I had to discover that. It's not something that I just knew was going to calm me. It's something that I had to figure out. And I had to try many different things. So they're wanting you to not be afraid to make a decision, a choice, to try something new that might work for you. And you don't know unless you try it. And there's a 50-50 chance there, right? So any choices also, I'm getting somebody that is sitting here thinking about a choice that they made, and perhaps it was the wrong one. Spirit wants you to know that you didn't make a wrong decision, Libra. This was the right decision for you, because this is the path that you're meant to walk. Sometimes when we make a decision, we can look back immediately and start to regret that choice and, you know, move a little bit in here, but then take a step back. It kind of feels like that sometimes, life. You take a step forward and then you take 2, 3, 4, 5 steps back, and then you're again 1 step forward. And right now I feel that you're meant to go all in with whatever this is. Commit yourself to it and follow through on the decision that you are making without being afraid. Like the fear, the feeling of being afraid that you made the wrong decision, right? That's in the way. It's getting in the way. And I feel that this might have something to do with it. Okay, so Spirit is backing you right now. And you are supported in your decisions, especially if they feel right to you. There's something here deep down in your heart that is being activated right now, Libra. Now we have the Nine of Wands. So this is immediately confirming to me that you are graduating spiritually. So you are elevating and you are leveling up in your experience. So you're moving on to the next thing within your spiritual journey. And this is a part of it, you making a choice and then stepping into that choice and living that path. And even in my own life, I've made decisions sometimes where I'm like, you know what, I think that was the wrong decision. And then I start to get all these feelings and thinking things and making all these pathways that might not work for me. And I have to bring myself back and protect myself from that energy, because it's an energy that is external to me. It is an energy that is familiar and it comes from my childhood. This is something that I've worked through, that I recognize. So when it does come up, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's this thing that is happening. I'm just going to allow myself to percolate here, stand and kind of watch things unfold rather than stepping into the energy, right? So this person is protecting their energetic boundaries. So here I'm seeing two kinds of people. Someone that is protecting themselves, standing, waiting, pausing to reflect, soak in and absorb the information that is coming in without reacting to it. And then I'm seeing another person who is ready to step out of some sort of boundary or limitation. That's that next level energy, right? This is the absorption. This is the expansion in your consciousness happening through everything that you are experiencing, but without entangling yourself in it or reacting to it. It's kind of like you're just flowing through it. You're not allowing it to, trigger you, but you're very aware of what might be coming through, especially if it feels like, okay, this might trigger me, so I'm going to stay grounded. And when you're aware and you connect, this rises and you can see it without it overriding your experience. So this is what's happening here with the Nine of Wands. There is this like expansion, graduation that is happening within your consciousness, where you are receiving a lot more information than normal to understand a specific situation. And this could be because there's more information coming in, in that situation, or it's just an inner knowing. And what happens is once we've waited that little while and we've got all the information we need, it's about applying that information, right? So this is you stepping out of that comfort zone. This is you taking the information and actually applying it in your life. So this is like a course that you may have taken. And perhaps you're learning something, it inspires you. You're taking that information and absorbing it, making it your own, but then also applying it. Creating a frequency and a vibration with this energy. So what's happening is you're receiving right now information, a lot of knowledge and wisdom through the experience you're having. And, it might be challenging. Perhaps you're at a crossroads, like whatever's going on here for you, Libra, you are going to get through this. This is a part of your evolution. This is why your soul came here. This is a part of the reason why is because of the experiences you're having here. It is you growing and emerging as a higher version of yourself. So you're going to experience some ascension symptoms here. So you might be feeling very tired. I'm getting someone that maybe didn't sleep last night. Maybe you had a hard time sleeping. And, maybe you're a really good sleeper. And sometimes, you'll have moments where you'll have a day or two. Maybe it's because there's stress there that you're not able to sleep. So I'm getting sleep disturbances here. And someone waking up just before 9. I don't know if you slept in or you wake up just before 9, but that number is coming through, the number 9. We are in the year number 9 right now. This is a very powerful year for you, Libra. There's major transformations happening for many of us out there. A lot of really big challenges that some of us have been facing, especially in our personal lives and some of the connections that we have. And, some of the drama that comes in, right? Sometimes we have a lot of drama and we have to be very careful what kind of drama we invite into our space. Because whatever these external energies are, they're going to be a little bit more amplified. And that's only because we just had the supermoon. Okay, so on October the 7th, we just had that supermoon. It was closer to the earth. It was a little bit more, there's more intensity to it. That's what I felt. You might have felt something different. But whatever this full moon, this supermoon energy is doing is it is pulling things out that don't belong. It is clearing things. It is illuminating your path so that you can now rise. So those of you that are here today, it's not by coincidence. You're meant to be here. You're part of the Libra collective that is rising, and just part of the collective in the whole world that is rising right now. And there's a lot of different things that are going to play out, a lot of different things that we are going to experience, be challenged with, and grow through. And then we're going to experience abundance, right? That's that next leveling up. So stop and smell the roses in your life as you're moving through whatever it is that you're moving through, Libra, right? To really be within the experience you're having, because I don't know, I feel there's a lot of pressure here, right? There's pressure, and I'm getting some sort of an authority figure. You know, this could have been a parent energy. I'm getting like someone that may have had a complicated situation with their father, or maybe there's like some sort of power dynamics there. Maybe your father was absent, right? There's something here that is tied to that. And I feel that this energy is coming through this, right? Maybe you're raised by a single parent, right? But I'm definitely getting something like this coming through. I'm getting someone who was a child. Things were a little harder. And, you know, you've got street smart here. Like, you've got this energy where not only do you understand things on an intellectual level, but you understand them on a more material level because you firsthand experienced it. And because you firsthand experienced it, you have the power, the knowledge to move through it. So you're almost in this like leadership position in your life, Libra, with specific things that you have more knowledge than others about. And right now in your life's experience, you're meant to step in as the co-creator of the experience you're having. You're an incredibly powerful manifester, right? So right now there's a beautiful energy that is amplified within you. It is being reflected to you in your outer reality. The power that you have is in the results that you're seeing in your life. So if you're not happy with the results of something in your life, you have the power to change that through the way that you show up in it. Through the way that you direct your energy. This king is holding a wand, and this wand, or sorry, a pentacle. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking this is the king of wands. So that is really interesting. It's actually the king of pentacles here. So it is your material world, the way that you are directing your energy in that material world. We have an opportunity here to keep ourselves grounded, to stay within our own energy, not allow anything. You are the authority of you. You get to choose and decide what kind of energy you want to invite in. And you get to choose how you show up in it. You can think whatever you want, feel whatever you want, and take whatever actions you want. You can make whatever decisions you want. That is in your power. And they want you to wield your power right now. So you're not here to compare yourself to anyone. You're not here to compete with anyone either. You're meant to you're here to rule your reality, Libra. So sometimes what I'm getting is like a mentor or a coach, someone that you're speaking to that has a little bit more information than you do about what it is that you desire to do, because there may be somebody that is inspiring you, right? And again, directing your energy there. So this is really important, that they're asking you not to get caught up in drama, other people's drama. And you know what it is that you have to do in order to grow and reach that next level in your life, Libra. So they're actually calling you to make a choice, a decision, to commit to it and root yourself in the frequency and vibration of that experience. So for me to do what I do here on this channel, to bring you these messages, I have to have a system, a structure in place. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So they're wanting you to create a system, a structure in your life. So I have a routine. I have many different rituals in my daily practice that keep me aligned to the vibration and frequency I want to flow in. I always start with meditation, which includes music that has to do with my getting ready in the morning routine, right? It's meditative for me. And again, it's something that I had to discover and come to and try different things to see what works. So I found things that work for me, and we are all different. Right? So they want you to explore things that keep you grounded and stable and implement them in your daily life. and watch how you grow from here. You are going to become unstoppable. Like, I'm telling you. And, you know, even in my life right now, like, I have external drama. I have a lot of different things that are happening, trying to invade my energetic space. And I'm like, you know what? No. No is a complete sentence. And sometimes people have to figure their thing out themselves. And it's not about you not loving them, not caring. It's about you protecting your energetic space at this time, right? You have a choice to make here. There's something big that is happening for you. That was upside down. That was really interesting. So, you know, some of you might be back and forth with a decision, you know, wanting to take that, make that action. You know, your actions are what's going to, you know, manifest your reality, what it is that you're visualizing, what it is that you're desiring to bring in. So they want you to be intentional with your actions here, right? But remember, you have to actively participate in creating what it is you desire to experience. You have to be active, not passive in it. So when this came up upside down just now, I feel that again, it's that one step forward, two steps back, or it is, you know, everything's there, but it's like this fear or some sort of a block that some of you are feeling to break free and actually do the thing. So they want you to look dead fear in the eyes, like look straight dead in the eyes of fear and just walk through it and continue doing this. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it, right? So what I wanted to do now is, the fear is what's finally ending in your life, Libra. This is what I'm getting here. They're getting rid of that fear. They're getting rid of this like dark layer that's been kind of on your back. This is what I'm getting. It's been on your back. So because they're showing me your back, maybe your back has been aching recently, right? Maybe there's been some tension or tightness there, right? So I'm going to now pull a spirit animal card. So this spirit animal is walking beside you, bringing you guidance as you're moving through this ending. So the animal coming forward for you is Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful through this. They're wanting you to be playful through the experience you're having. So 51 is the number. Perhaps you're seeing this number around. It is a light code frequency along with the number 9, the number 2, and the number 14. These are showing up in your life either individually or together in a sequence as a connection to this energy, right? So 51, Sandpiper Spirit. So sandpipers are like cute little clowns poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of Sandpiper Spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? Sandpiper Spirit is happy and curious, and its curious nature can actually help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. And I feel called to read the protection message for you as well. So when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in your everyday. Become like a playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will feel that your own spirit is lifting. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now. So enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in and let your inner goof out to express itself without abandon, right? So look at that. So that is Sandpiper Spirit. And I'm going to now, some of you might be hearing about Sandpiper. Maybe this is like some sort of a business out on the street, like a restaurant or a pub or something like that. This is what I'm getting here, right? So I'm going to close off and seal your reading today with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around Libra. So 1414, we have a wish that is coming true here. Everything is happening because there's a wish coming true. Okay, so angels are granting your wish, Libra. There's fulfillment coming into your life. Your life is already filled with fulfillment. Dreams are being made real here. There's a lot of success and manifesting that is going on here. So look out for that, because that's definitely real. It's there. And some of you might resonate with the angel on this card. Perhaps you're seeing someone that looks like the angel on this card. It's just a confirmation that you are around earth angels. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.